my dear learners. How are you all? Welcome to online class with me, Nusrat Alam, lecturer in English, Milestone College. I believe you all are fine, safe and sound, and busy with your studies. My today's online class is on pronoun reference. This is a very important topic discussed in English second paper in question number 8. And the total mark for that question is 5. But the use of pronoun reference in our daily life is also very important. Not only in exam paper, but we also need to use pronouns properly in our conversation whenever we are going to write anything also. So, to have a clear conception about pronoun reference, let's learn what is pronoun and what does it mean by pronoun referencing. Hassan is a good student. Hassan is very regular. All the teachers like Hassan very much. How does this passage sound? The repetition of the noun Hassan makes the passage a little boring for the listener or for the reader. Rather, it can sound more better or sweeter if we use some pronouns instead of that noun Hassan. For example, Hassan is a good student. He is very regular. All the teachers like him very much. Here I have used he instead of using Hassan again. Why have I used he? Because it's a pronoun which is replacing the noun Hassan. And why only he? Why not she? Because Hassan is a name of a man or a boy. For a man or a boy, he is the proper pronoun. And why not they? Because Hassan is only one person's name. If I used they, then I would be wrong. So for singular number, for singular subject, he is the proper pronoun which is singular in number and which is masculine in gender as well. A pronoun could be used instead of a noun phrase, or even a clause. Example, Dolly purchased a dress which was beautiful. Here the pronoun which is used instead of a dress, which is a noun. In number 2, I have a talking parrot and I love it very much. Here the pronoun it is replacing talking parrot. Talking parrot is a phrase. Number 3, Hasnat recited a poetry that pleased everyone. Hasnat recited the event reciting a poetry pleased everyone. So that if that is replacing a clause. So a pronoun could be used instead of a noun phrase, or even a clause. So I believe what is pronoun is clear to you. Now let's move on to some of the rules of pronoun references. In our today's pronoun reference class, first of all, we will be discussing some rules of pronoun references, and in later part, there will be an exercise practice which is taken from Borishal Board 2017. What is pronoun reference? Pronoun reference is the practice of making pronouns refer clearly to the words they replace. A pronoun must agree with the noun it replaces in number, person, and gender. The noun or noun phrase or clause that the pronoun is substitute for is called the antecedent. For example, my friend gave me this book and I like it very much. Here the pronoun it has been used instead of the word book. So book is the antecedent of the pronoun it. What is unclear pronoun reference? Unclear pronoun reference occurs when a pronoun could refer to more than one antecedent. For example, take the radio out of the car and fix it. In this sentence, we have two words, two nouns, radio and car, and the pronoun it is suitable for both of them. But as a pronoun cannot have more than one antecedent, so it is really confusing that which one is the antecedent for the pronoun it. That is why it is an unclear pronoun. When a reader or a student finds a pronoun like this, they must clear it up by using a noun rather than using a pronoun. So the correct answer should be, take the radio out of the car and fix the radio. My dear students, this given chart is going to help you a lot to use pronouns properly, because according to singular and plural noun, the pronouns vary. If the subject is first person and singular, the pronouns are I, me, myself. And if it is plural, the pronouns are we, us, our, ourselves. Similarly, when the subject is second person and singular, the pronouns are you, your, yourself. And if it is plural, then you, your, yourselves. And if the subject is third person and singular, the pronouns are he, she, it, this, that, etc. And if it is plural, they, these, those, them, their, etc.
Rules of pronoun references. Keep in your mind, my dear students, that pronoun must follow the number of its antecedent or noun. For example, Nohash gave me these books. Here the pronoun this has been used for the noun books, but books is a word which tell us that there are more than one book, so books. And that is why the pronoun this is a wrong use of pronoun. Rather, the correct answer should be Nohash gave me these books. In the same way, the next sentence says both Mitu and Shetu sent her photos, and if Mitu and Shetu, two girls, have sent their photos, then her is a wrong pronoun. The correct pronoun should be both Mitu and Shetu sent their photos. Pronoun must follow the person of the antecedent. As please remind what the chart says. He confessed my fault. If my subject is he, why my fault? He must confess his fault. So the correct answer is he. And you will face our problem. If you are facing problems, then they are your problem, not our problem. The correct answer is you will face your problems.
Following the number, person and gender of a subject or of a noun is not enough to use a pronoun, because a pronoun has lots of different forms. That's why the case of the pronoun must be accurate. Here is a chart which is showing you the different forms of pronoun, and while using them in a sentence, we have to be very careful about them. For example, you have here, if the subject is first person, for singular number, the pronoun should be I, and if it is plural, it will be we. And this I and we are the nominative form of pronoun. Then what is the objective form? Me and us. Possessive form, my, our. Double possessive form, mine, ours. And reflexive form is myself and ourselves. Similarly, for second person and third person, the pronouns are always different. So be very careful in using them.
I'm going to give you some examples. The examples are, you confessed our fault. If the subject is you, the pronoun is wrong. Our fault is a wrong use of pronoun. If you are confessing, then the fault must be yours. You confessed your fault. Our country is a beautiful country. Here, please notice the repetition of the word country. So instead of using or repeating the same noun twice in a sentence, we can use a pronoun, a double possessive form of pronoun to avoid this repetition. And ours is a beautiful country is the correct answer.
A pronoun must follow the gender of the noun. As there are 4 kinds of gender, masculine, feminine, common, and neuter gender, the use of pronouns are different. The nominative form of a masculine gender is he, for feminine, she, common, they, neuter, it. The objective form, him, her, them, and it. So this chart is also very important, and the gender of the noun is also very important to remember whenever we are using a pronoun.
Examples are given. Nabila has submitted his assignment. Nabila is the name of a girl, and for that, the pronoun his is a wrong pronoun. Rather, the answer should be Nabila has submitted her assignment. Next sentence says, the baby is alone in the room. Where is his mother? A baby is a neuter gender, and that's why his is a wrong pronoun. The answer should be, where is its mother?
In a sentence, a pronoun cannot have more than one antecedent. But sometimes we see that in a sentence there is only one use of pronoun and the pronoun is accurate in number and person with more than one antecedent. In this case, these kind of pronouns are called faulty pronoun or unclear pronoun. In this sentence, after putting the gold in the almirah, Sharmin locked it. Here we have only one pronoun it and it goes well with almirah and gold according to number, person and gender. So the pronoun it is a confusing one and it is an example of faulty use of pronoun. So instead of using a pronoun, we should use a noun to clarify the meaning. After putting gold in the almirah, Sharmin locked the almirah would be the correct answer.
You earlier, in the later part of our today's online class, there will be an exercise practice, and it has been taken from Borishal Board 2017, question number 8. The question comes before us just something like this. A passage is given, and there must be some mistakes in the use of pronoun. We have to find it out and correct them. I always tell my students to underline all the pronouns that they find in the passage. Here, can you see where are the pronouns? Teaching is a profession who is full of challenge. Who is a pronoun? I want to be a teacher. I is also a pronoun because you like working with children. You is a pronoun. So in this way, first of all, find out all the pronouns that are given in the passage. Now we will find out whether the use of these pronouns are correct or not. Let's go. Teaching is a profession who is full of challenge. Who is a pronoun which is used for human beings, not for any profession or any abstract thing. So, who is a wrong use of pronoun. Rather, the answer should be which is full of challenge. I want to be a teacher because you like working with children. If I want to be a teacher, why your liking is not important here. So, you is a wrong use of pronoun. The correct answer should be I like working with children. But my father argues that one cannot make money from it. From what? One cannot make money from what? Is it teaching or is it challenge or which one? So the pronoun it is not clear. It is a little confusing. That's why we should clear it up. It is an unclear pronoun. So let's clear it up by using a noun. Teaching is the correct answer. But my father argues that one cannot make money from teaching. He wants me to look after their farms instead. He wants me to look after. Then the farm must be his, not someone else's. So the correct answer should be his farms. But this does not inspire me much. This does not inspire what? His farms or farming or teaching. This pronoun is also confusing. It's not clear at all. So now let's clear it up by using a noun which it is referring. Farming does not inspire me much. So we have cleared up all the answers, but how you people are going to write them in your exam copy, you don't need to use any color. Just write the correct answer and underline the places where you have made the changes, just like this.
So my dear students, I believe from now onward, you will be able to use pronouns in your exams properly and you will be able to get good marks also over there. I believe my today's class will be a little help for the preparation of your upcoming exam. So hoping for your better health and better education, I, Nusrat Alam, is going to end our today's class over here. See you some other times with some other topic. Bye-bye.